going off like, how many things can I sew in 12 hours? Because I'm not actually cutting anything today. Everything's pre-cut. But still, I'm still curious how many things I can do. My estimate, and this may be embarrassing if I can't accomplish it, but I feel like I will be able to sew 3 or 4 things in 12 hours. Like I said, I cut 6 because I know myself, and if it's 8 o'clock and I'm almost done with something, or I'm like still feeling the juices, which is definitely possible, I may just keep going. Originally, I was going to try to do a 24-hour sewing challenge, but I thought, that's not very smart. But again, I know myself and it might happen anyway. So all the projects we're doing are things that I have been dreaming to have in my closet for a long time. They're things I know I want to have, and they're all using fabric that I had already in my stash. I did not buy anything new for this sewing day because my stash is pretty decent right now. I go through kind of like peaks and valleys of, I mean, I always have like a decent stash, but there are times where it's kind of lower and then times where I like shop a lot, and I feel like I've shopped for fabric a lot in the last few months. But like I said, I haven't really been sewing a ton, or at least how much I usually do. So today we're gonna bust through a bunch of stash, and I'm so excited. All right, the first one I'm going to do is a fall skirt. I did a skirt tutorial here on YouTube in June, and I made a few like summery skirts. I think I have three skirts, and I wear them like very often. I love like a good elastic waistband, comfy cozy skirt. In the summer I wore them all with like t-shirts, tank tops, and I need some good fall skirts to wear with sweaters. Some of them will work fine, right, winter or summer, but I specifically want a good fall skirt. So I have this fabric that I got forever ago from Fluid Plus Drape, and it's almost like a little flannel-y. I'm sure she doesn't have it anymore, but it's a really nice texture. I'm actually pretty sure it is a flannel, because on one side it feels like a nice, like, almost cotton linen feel, and then on the other side it's like slightly fuzzy, so there's like a right and wrong side. Anyways, make the skirt, and that should be very quick, especially since it's already cut out. That'll go fast. So I'm doing that first to get momentum. And then this one, I literally cut this out last February because I remember I met up with some friends to go to a library where we all like were cutting out projects and stuff for the library. It was really fun. Activity idea if you have friends who like to sew. Anyways, so I cut this out at the library in February, and then I just never made it. So this is a pair of lane pants, and they're like, it's like a brown twill. I'm almost positive I got this at Blackbird. I'll look in my like email history if I can find exactly what it is. But it's probably like a mid-weight twill. It's not super flowy, which is exactly what I want. I want like a nice structured pair of pants. And with this one in particular, I'm going to be making more of a straight leg instead of like a super wide leg, because the lane pants are very wide leg, which I love, but I have so many pairs of very wide leg pants that I want to try a more straight leg option. So that's next. I'll also show you guys how I kind of tapered the legs, because I get that question a lot, but it literally is like, if you want the legs more narrow, just draw the lines more narrow. But I'll show you how I did it when we get to that. Okay, I'm gonna start going faster. So this is going to be a ruby vest. It's not that much fabric, is it? Ruby vests actually do not take a ton of fabric. So on one side I have this like blue pinstripey fabric, and I got this one from Joann fairly recently. So it's like a blue cotton blend, or maybe it's just cotton. I'll look it up when we get to this project. But one side is going to be that fabric. I did an inspo pick for that vest that I have pinned for, again, I think like a year. When I started dreaming up what the ruby was going to be, this is one of the inspo picks I had that I really wanted. So finally doing it. That's one side. And then the other side, I tormented over this forever and decided I just need to like pick something and go with it. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about it, but this is like a yellowy gauze. Also, look me in the eyes. Do not try gauze on your ruby unless you feel very confident. I'm actually not totally sure how quilting on this gauze is gonna go. We're just gonna see. If it doesn't work out, that's fine, because at least I know the blue side well. The ruby vest is reversible. I wanted like a color because I do a lot of neutrals. So we're gonna try this. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm trying pockets on this ruby as well. So I've cut some pockets, and I'm just gonna like improvise. I don't exactly know how it's gonna work out. So that's my ruby. All right, this one is a fabric I got from Blackbird. Also not super long either. So I'll link it because I still have it potentially. It's linen. I'm not sure if it's 100% linen. Again, I'll look it up when we get to it. But this one is going to be a Danny top hack that I do with my Sid tie pattern. I'm just realizing all of these are my patterns so far, and that's not like by design, I just make patterns for things that I want to wear, right? And a lot of times with my patterns, I get burnt out on them, like right when I make them, because I have to make so many versions in the pattern making process that once it's released, I like need to cleanse. So I have not made any Sid tie dresses or tops since it launched. But I've been wanting like a chambray striped one since its inception. So I have enough fabric for it, I've cut it, I have time to do it. So we are gonna make that one. Alright, now we're getting into territory where I don't know if I'll have time to finish these things today. But yes, maybe I will just sew this one straight and I will work for everything. So this one is a medium wash denim, and you guys, I don't remember where I got this because it's in my stash. I don't even remember where I got it. I remember I got a ton of it because I've had it for a long time and I've used various things for different reasons. Honestly, it might have been in my stash for like 2 or 3 years. So it's a medium wash denim. I'm guessing it's probably like 12 inch denim. It's like pretty curvy. So this one's going to be a Jill skirt, which is not my pattern. The only one that's not my pattern. This is from Jessie Lou's Closet, and I made one Jill skirt over in the summer. That was definitely more like a summery skirt. It's really cute, a very quick pattern. It comes together very quickly, very easy. But I wanted one that's like a fall-ish skirt. So I'm gonna make a denim one, and I'm gonna attempt some like top stitching as well. There's a mini and maxi version. I really debated on whether I was gonna do mini or maxi. I was texting my sister last night, like, what should I do? I decided to go with the mini because I'm worried that a maxi denim skirt on me in particular will make my legs look like super short. I don't know. I don't even really care about that much. But I felt like a maxi skirt would have been like higher and maybe higher reward, but I'm not scared. So mini, I feel very safe with. I did lengthen it a bit. I'll talk about all the mods when I get to this project. But anyway, that one should be quick and easy, and I'll be able to wear it with sweaters and boots and fall themes. The last one is another Danny top, Sid tie top hack of my pattern. It's just like a white cotton shirting, and I also don't remember where I got this fabric. It's a pretty basic like shirting fabric. It's definitely got something to it. Like it's not working cotton, but it's like extremely basic, which is what I wanted. I didn't want anything that was like super drapey or whatever. But anyway, I know I'm probably like 18 months late on a basic white granny top. Everyone has been wearing them for a long time, and maybe pretty soon they'll be like weird to wear. I don't know what. I've wanted them forever. This is another one that when I made my pattern, I was hoping to make this one like ASAP, and then I got burnt out on the pattern, needed a break. We're finally coming back around. I've also felt this fall in like the 3 days it's actually been fall. I've felt a lot of days where I wanted like a basic white blouse, not like a t-shirt, right? And I don't really have one. I do have one tie top that is a white one, but it was like one of the first versions that I drafted. And so it's not quite the same. The pattern, there's like some things I wish I would change about it. And I find I just won't reach for it like a ton. I can wear it sometimes. But I think with this like baby version of it, and with the pattern being like official and done and perfected, will be so much better. I know I'll wear it a lot more. I'm excited about that one. Again, this is the last one on the docket, so I don't know if we'll get to it. Okay, those are the projects. We're gonna jump into the fall skirt and kind of take you guys with me to make all the things. And I also want to put the caveat out there that sewing is so unpredictable. And there are times where you think you're going to get a ton done and you don't. And there are some times where you're like cruising and surprised at how much you're accomplishing. So if I finish all 6 things today, amazing. If I finish like 2 things, that's okay. I'm just telling that to myself. It's okay if I only finish a couple things. I'm just excited to have a little day of self-care where I can shut off all the rest of the world and sew some things.